ghostly hearts and neon lights. They're playing with my mind. Gotta get out of here tonight. Oh, I wanna run off and fly. And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver. No more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar. Bring me back to where we started out. Get me out of now, to where we started out. Get me out of now, to where we started out. La 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 la, oh, oh. Get me out of broken hearts and starting fights, turning truth to lies. Gotta get up, stop wasting time. Yeah, I wanna run off and fly. And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver. No more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere
What's up, everyone? It's your boy Pika. Yo, who's excited for day 2 of NACC, North America Challenger Cup? Because I know I'm excited. What about you, Paulo?
Bro, I'm excited for this. I'm really looking forward to the more intense games today. Yesterday, that was like just the beginning of the tourney, but today, I think this is where it all begins. All right, this is where the real battle begins.
Yes, yesterday we seen a lot of one-sided match, but then today's going to be a lot different because all 8 teams that move on to the next match, they're all really good teams. And plus, today's game are best out of 3, not best out of 1. So it's going to be really tricky for both teams.
Yeah, definitely. They could study each other's draft, and counter their draft if they lose and give a match away, and adjust their draft and play style depending on whether how they see themselves lose, right? Improve on it and all that good stuff.
Yes, definitely. So we're gonna take a look at the matches today, in case you guys didn't take a look. The first match that's gonna be playing is BTK versus Black Bulls. So we seen both team play yesterday. Both team plays really well. They came with the win. Who do you think has the edge on this match?
Well, based on their performance yesterday, yes, it was only one game, but I would say BTK pulled out the win a lot cleaner. Their team was more organized, and just less mistake, I would say. Black Bulls, the early game was a little bit messy.
Yes, I do agree. I am gonna take BTK on this one. They played really well yesterday, and they played with like a lot of synergy. You could tell that they were playing together. They're trying to feed Zayn the kills and try and get him fed really early so they could end really early as well. You could tell because they ended their match yesterday less than 10 minutes, which is really rare.
Yeah, that's very hard to do, especially in the current patch that we have in the game right now.
So what do you think about the next match? Next match we have Team Rockstars versus 9 o'clock.
This one is like a 50-50 for me, to be honest. This is the hardest one to judge. Both teams did really good yesterday. The only problem yesterday, I would say, was 9 o'clock got a little bit too overconfident, which kind of it was the Bruno. If I don't know if you remember the Bruno
Yes, I
overextending
do
into the
agree.
tower
Yep.
and all that, and mispositioning himself on the top lane. But I remember that. But so I think I'll take Rockstars on this one just because of that reason, right? But if we're basing it off performance, but it's still a 50-50.
I do agree both teams are really good. You have best player playing hyper for Team Rockstars, and you have Soda playing hyper for 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock was playing really well. You know, they have every objectives early game, and all it takes is just one mistake to give the other team some breathing room to come back. And that's what they did. Bruno got caught under tower, and then they gave them some breathing room, and they couldn't even end. So that's why that match got extended. If they fix their mistakes today and play as a team and focus on objectives and even focusing on ending the game early, I think they might have a chance here.
Yeah, definitely. I would have to agree with you. This next one, Aether Explicit versus Simpsons. This is also 50-50.
That's why they beat a lot of good games
Um,
today. That's what I like to see.
Man, I don't want to be biased because I'm really close with the players from The Simpsons, but I mean they played really well yesterday. I mean Aether Explicit did too, but I'm gonna go with The Simpsons on this one. All right. I don't want to be biased, but I think I just feel it. I just feel it. All right. What do you think?
I think I might have to take AE on this one. I really like their team. Their side lanes are really strong. Rouse, he's a really good player. He was focusing more on objectives yesterday, and that's exactly what won them the game. Their side lane put a lot of pressure on the sides, and if you can control the side lanes and all 3 lanes, you have the advantage no matter what. So it'll be a really good game, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, definitely an objective-minded team indeed. But for this last one though, oh man, well,
Paulo, I don't want
what
you
do
to
you
be.
think?
I don't want you to be biased. Let's be honest here.
I wanna hear
I know
yours
you used
first.
to
I wanna hear
be.
yours first.
I know you were a Team
You're gonna
Gosu
say
member,
bias,
ex Gosu
bro.
member, but let's be honest here. You gotta meet me halfway. So both are really good teams. S2. Let's be honest. They made a lot of mistakes early, and that's what kind of like gave the other team a little bit of chance. I thought they were gonna dominate right off the bat, but talking to their players yesterday, some of them were nervous the first game, so hopefully they got the butterflies out of their stomach today. But Gosu, they played really well yesterday. We seen Zotra and Eugene playing really well mid lane, and they made a lot of good picks, which gave Gosu a really good advantage to win every team fight, every objectives. You know, they played really well, so hopefully they could do the same thing today. So I'll take Gosu on this one.
Yeah, definitely. I would have to agree. I would take Gosu too. Not because I'm an ex-Gosu member, all right? Let me just get that straight. Well, let's remember and kind of have a recap. They had the fastest. They finished the fastest yesterday out of all the matches, right? So that's why I'm gonna take Gosu on this one over S2 Esports.
Yes, I do agree. I do agree. They did make the least mistakes, and usually the team who makes the least mistakes are usually the team that's going to win the match. But let's remember, all matches are best out of 3 today, not best out of 1. Best out of 3, guys.
Yeah, definitely. So there's gonna be less chances that you could be lucky, like get 2 lucky wins off an enemy team. So
Yes.
good luck to all the teams.
And in case of what some of you guys are wondering, this is what the bracket looks like. We have the 8 remaining teams left: AE, The Simpsons, BTK, Black Bulls, Gosu, S2 Esports, 9 o'clock, and Rockstars. And just give me
It's only the second day. It's only the second day, and we're already like really close to the championship.
Yeah, exactly. It's only the second day. You know, after today, there's only 4 remaining teams left that'll be left in this tournament. Which games are you looking forward to the most, Paulo?
Okay, so the 2 middle ones, it was the Simpsons and Aether Explicit, and it was 9 o'clock and Rockstars.
Rockstars?
Because I think those 2 will be a lot closer. Whereas the one with the Gosu and the BTK one, they're okay. I don't want to be biased again, but I feel like they're gonna be one-sided for some reason. But hopefully those teams that are opposing Gosu and BTK prove me wrong. All right.
It could be anyone's game today, you know, and all it takes is just one mistake. I'm looking forward to the same matches that you're looking forward to, because I know that those matches will be really close. It'll be not one-sided. It'll be like right in the middle, where if you just make one mistake, that's it. You lose the match, and then hopefully you can fix it and move on to the next one. So I'm looking forward to 9 o'clock and Rockstars and Simpsons and AE.
Yep, definitely coming down to execution and draft picking. So we'll see what we can have.
So we're just gonna take a quick 5-minute break, guys. I'm just gonna get the tournament lobby already, invite all the teams, all the members, and make sure we have all the casters in the lobby as well. So just a quick 5-minute break. Be right back.
just come. We must never stop the way. Birds chirping and I hear my name, grasping into a life. Life is happy but it's so insane. We must merely make a start. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah. Lion's gonna come. The birds have just begun. We will always take a stand for the people, for the land. Let's go back to when we were young. For the animals we stand. Let's go back to when trees were swung. Kids across the land. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah.
Your team is banning.
And here we go, everyone. We have the defending champion, Bloodthirsty Kings versus Black Bulls.
All right, here we go. Arguably one of the crowd favorites, BTK, going against one of the stronger underdogs, Black Bulls. All right, both teams did pretty decent yesterday, but then again, like me and Pika said, BTK were a much cleaner team yesterday because these guys, they didn't change rosters at all. So this is the old BTK roster. I mean, they didn't play for a while, but I don't know. Do you think that'll affect them since they didn't play as 5 for a while and they just recently started doing so?
I don't think it'll
Your
affect
team
them.
is banning.
It's something that they always had. They always had that synergy together. They know each other really well. It's something that like
team is
it's like a
banned.
friend. It's like someone that you haven't seen in a long time, but you could just meet up and just connect with one another so easily.
Yeah, so you're saying they just like automatically click since they played with each other for so long. So there's the Mathilda ban and a Uranus ban as well on the Black Bull side. Let us keep a reminder of who should be banned usually. Paquito, there is Benedetta, there is maybe even Esme. Some people yesterday Diggy was banned in all the games. So
Your team
let's see
is
if Diggy
banning.
will be banned here.
So we do see a Benedetta ban. I do believe that it's because BTK don't have a Benedetta player, so they rather just ban it than give it to the other team.
Oh,
Your
really?
team
That
is
I
banning.
didn't know they didn't have a Benedetta player. So that might be good information for people who are going against BTK. Apparently they don't have a decent Benedetta player. But Black Bulls here banning Farsa, a little unorthodox right there. I haven't seen a Farsa pick unless it's in the second phase of the draft in a very long time. Usually Selena gets banned, and Eve gets banned, but Farsa, oh man, what do you think about that Farsa ban, Pika?
I think Farsa is a really good ban. She has really good poke and she can rotate really fast. Honestly, I like the ban. Because if they're planning to go marksman or on the other side, Black Bulls, then Farsa is a really good ban.
Your team is banning.
Yeah, definitely. Farsa is like an anti-marksman because the zoning potential is just so good. But yeah, there are ways to counter Farsa, and first
There
game
we
of the
have
day,
it. There we have it.
Diggy is still banned.
Diggy still is 100% banned in this tournament so far.
So in any region, Diggy is still 100% ban rate after how many games now? This is the ninth game, I think.
Yeah, the
Or
ninth.
somewhere there.
Yep, the ninth
But
game. You got it.
Alice also gets banned, so that's a pretty decent ban right there, I would say so. Esme is still open. Paquito is usually one of the heroes that is usually prioritized right now. Sometimes Claude, but I don't really recommend first picking Claude because it could get countered pretty easily, especially with Chu and Paquito open. Who's a worthy first pick here for BTK? What do you think?
I think Paquito would be a really good pick here. You could see Chicken playing Paquito, and the skin did come out.
Your team is
Oh, Rafaela first pick.
Look at that. Rafaela first pick. I haven't seen. Oh, maybe I have. Maybe in MPL Indo I have. But yeah, Rafaela has been a thing now for quite some time recently, since ever since the Bruno. If I'm Black Bulls, yeah, I don't know. Should Black Bulls deny the Bruno pick or like a marksman pick? Oh, there's the answer right there.
There we go. They picked their hyper right off the bat.
And I think Black Bulls, they're trying to deny Zane from getting that Granger. We saw his Granger yesterday, and it was pretty scary, to be honest. It was pretty scary. He was playing so confident. He was in front of his whole team with no tank. As long as Rafaela was behind him, he was playing so aggressive and just still, he didn't die too much. And there's the Rafaela and Bruno combo that I was talking about. So I'm not sure if Black Bulls was ready for this.
I
What do you
think
think is a better pick, Bruno or Granger?
I think it's just your tank who, if you could position yourself really well. Bruno is really strong throughout the whole entire game. He has that early game damage, that mid game damage, and late game damage. Granger, I kind of feel like he falls off flaking. So I do like the Bruno pick right now because the Black Bulls still have two other bans that they could have banned Bruno.
Yeah, definitely. But right now, I'm really liking BTK's draft because Esme is
Your
a
team
very good
is
pick
banning.
against Paquito. Right, one of the few picks that could actually go against Paquito decently. All right, I'm not saying it's a full counter to Paquito. It's just that it does decently against Paquito. But then again, Black Bulls will answer back with a counter to the Esmeralda and the Rafaela with a Baksha. Do you think that is a good pick for Black Bulls?
Yes, I do. I do think that's a really good pick. It does counter Esmeralda's side lane if you could land all of your skills.
Your
So,
team is
and
banning.
even if they pick another side lane that's tanky and that has a lot of lifesteal or give you shield, Boxer is a really good pick in team fights.
Yeah, I would have to agree. Boxer is really good here. So far, both teams are actually doing really good drafts. Like, all their picks are reasonable so
Your
far.
team is banning.
Yes, the Rafaela first pick was a little bit surprising. But they are doing the Rafaela Bruno combo, so it makes more sense now. Hayabusa gets banned and Eve gets banned. Who else do you expect to get banned here?
So BTK still needs another side lane, and they still need another mage. Maybe a good ban right now would be Lunox, because Lunox could really burst down Boxer really quick.
True. But then again, Black Bulls could pick the Lunox to counter the Esme, because Lunox is very good.
Yes,
Very
I
good
do
burst
agree.
damage on the Esme.
I do agree. She
So
would be a
they
good
could-
pick, either team.
Yep, definitely. Let's see what Black Bulls is planning here. For BTK though, for Black Bulls side, they still need a support and they need another gold laner. They need a gold laner. This Paquito's most likely gonna go to
Your
the
team
EXP lane.
is banning.
And it looks like Black Bulls, they banned Khalid. I'm not really sure why Khalid, but I mean it's not a bad ban. Sure, Khalid counters Granger and Baksha, I guess. To be honest, I don't know why the Khalid ban. Do you see any reason with the Khalid ban?
I'm
I
not
was
too
making a
sure.
reason, but I don't see it.
Maybe from P2 they got PTSD from Cardi's Khalid, or they did their research and they noticed that Cardi played Khalid really well. So who knows? I'm not too sure. But they did ban Khalid.
Yep. I mean, Paquito is really good against Khalid because he can just knock him up every single time, every time his skills reset. So I don't see a problem right there if they're worried about the XP lane. And like you said earlier, Lunox, viable ban because it's good against both teams. So BTK really both teams actually have a decent draft. Except for that Khalid ban. I'm not really sure where that came from. But alright, maybe they did research that we don't know. And there's a Changi pick for Black Bulls, which will lead them to in the later stages of the game. Usually when a team picks a Changi, they plan on trying to get to the later stages of the game, so she could wait clear over and over again, even if there's Lord. For Bloodthirsty King though, they do have a Gatot pick. So we saw one Gatot pick yesterday, right? But it didn't work for the team that picked Gatot. But BTK, they want to show that this Gatot pick could actually work. So we're about to find out if this Gatot pick is actually viable. And it looks like it's gonna be a tank Gatot. It's not a side lane Gatot. And they also wait, just kidding. This might be a side lane Kagura. I'm not really sure where it's gonna go. Where do you think it's gonna go?
So Gata, if there's one Gato player that I'm really scared of, it would be Chicken's Gato. Just because he knows when to engage really well on a marksman, and it kind of counters Granger a little bit. So that Gato, you could expect him to go to side lane.
Yeah, so I guess it is a side lane Gatot, and then it's a post 5 Rafaela and a support Kag, I'm guessing. And oh, look at Black Bulls with a Leomord. I haven't seen Leomord in a very long time. Last time I seen Leomord was when Basic was using it for M1. Jesus Christ, that is a long time ago.
Just
But
talking
let's see.
about that
It looks
earlier.
like- yeah, it looks like a side lane Leomord though, since he doesn't have Retribution. So this Granger's still gonna be jungler, and this Leomord's gonna go side lane. Who do you think won the draft?
To be honest, I kind of like BTK draft. They kind of did the 2 supports mid lane yesterday, and they rotated really well with it, and Peel for Zane. To be honest, I like BTK draft overall.
Yeah, I would have to agree with you. I think BTK's draft... Oh, okay. There we go. We're fixed. I think BTK's draft is definitely really good. It's their comfort. They played it yesterday, and they showed us what they're capable of with a double support draft. All right, so here we go. Both teams are actually... no, never mind. Only BTK is going to do a 3-man mid, while Black Bulls, they're doing a fast orange buff. All right, I'm going to call it orange buff now. Let's get the terms right. Yesterday I was calling it red buff, but we're gonna call it orange buff now. And they're actually ready for the litho right away. BTK, this is pretty normal rotation so far, nothing special. But let's see who gets level 4 first. I think Baxia could have done the small jungle camp while Granger was doing the orange buff earlier, so he could take 2 jungle camps at once. Oh, okay, so we're back at the capture card's kind of stuttering right now, but hopefully we get that fixed. And there we go, it's actually stable now. And they're about at the same pace right now with the Granger and Bruno farming. For some reason it's really blurry for me, but this should work. It's like this yesterday. Who gets level 4? I can't really see who's level 4, who's level 3, so I do apologize. But hopefully it clears up for me soon. But here we go. Like we saw yesterday, when you have a Rafaela pick, he's mainly gonna be sticking next to the where the jungler is at. But Baxia is overextended right there, giving away the first blood. But look at that Bruno damage. Granger cannot do anything. Double kill already for Zane. One thing you don't want to do against BTK is let Zane snowball. That is not what you want to do if you are against BTK, because if you let Zane snowball, he will not stop. All right, he will still keep playing aggressive. This Baxia is gonna he's gonna be like paper later on. Watch, if Black Bulls keeps giving Bruno more kills, Baxia is not gonna be tanky at all. But the turtle's already up, and BTK, they're already prepared for this turtle by giving the vision. Kagura needs to wave clear this mid lane first just to make sure that the tower doesn't get pushed too much. But let's see who's going to be able to secure this. And turtle has been claimed by Bruno. Very nice retribution secure for Zane. And Esmeralda actually rotated from bot lane to the turtle lane to help out on the team fight. So this just shows you the advantage that Esmeralda have against Leomord. Leomord is very weak early game compared to Esmeralda. So what Esmeralda did is she cleared the wave a lot faster than Leomord and ended up rotating to help the team fight, knowing that Leomord needs to clear his wave first. All right, so that gave them an advantage. So very well played from Cardi. If anything, that turtle was secured because of the Cardi's zoning potential with the Esmeralda, and they even got that double kill, which gives him even more of an advantage on that trade. But here we see Paquito going against Gato. This might be like a how do you want to say this? Is this a secret counter to Paquito, a Gato? But here we go, Leomord's gonna ulti in. It's gonna be a 2v1. Leomord actually flickering in, and he misses it. He's out of position now, and that's gonna be a Rafaela ulti, giving a killing spree to the Bruno, and it's definitely not looking good. This might be the first tower here if BTK decides to push this bot lane, and this is gonna be a lot of gold as well, because look at that golden shield. Oh man, if I'm a jungler and I'm a Bruno who pushes towers super quickly, this is gonna be a lot of gold. He's most likely gonna get like around 150 gold. Bakshi's gonna be here though. He's gonna try his best to defend this lane. Can he do it? He's gonna ulti to try and use his ulti to wave clear, and he managed to wave clear successfully. So very well played from Baxia. But then again, the turtle will spawn soon. So Baxia is not gonna have his ult available when the turtle comes up. We'll see. But Rafaela is here doing some poking with the Kagura mid lane. Still hovering where the Bruno is gonna be. Bruno went back to the bot lane to try and get this kill on Leomord. Leomord gonna ulti again, but I don't think that means Rafaela is actually gonna ulti. And Bruno is almost dead here. But the Aegis and actually it was Rafaela who almost died, but the Aegis saved her. And Leomord was not able to use his passive. Because you guys gotta remember, every time heroes are low, Leomord crits 100% if their HP is in a specific spot. Changli tried stealing this turtle with an ulti, but Bruno was there to secure it with the retribution. So again, they do have the trust on Zane's mechanical skills with the retribution. That's one thing that you want to have in your jungler, is that mechanical skills and that calculation when using retribution on the Lord and the turtle, or even the blue buff. Let's call it purple buff. All right. Yesterday I called it blue buff. Let's call it purple buff this time, and orange buff. Even for the purple buff and orange buff. So here we go. Gatot is slowly getting pressured here. Gatot is actually gonna ulti, gonna hit one on the Granger. Granger doesn't have Purify, and that's an instant burst on the Bruno. Leomord is forced to ulti out, and Bruno is, oh my god, it was actually Bruno doing all the damage, but Gatot was able to last hit. Leomord needs to, oh my god, he flickered like 1 inch away. Leomord messing up the flicker twice now. He messed up earlier on the bottom lane, and now he messed up again, face planting into a wall with his horsey. Oh god, he needs to fix that if they want to win against BTK. You need to not make simple mistakes like that if you want to win against BTK. And just like that, BTK will hardly punish you, alright? They will punish you hard if you keep playing like this. Baxia, look at Baxia! 2 auto attacks from Bruno equals to 25% health on Baxia, alright? It's a Baxia, guys. Usually Baxia is really hard to melt and kill, but Bruno is so fed early game and he's snowballing early game that Baxia is like paper for him. But here we go. BTK is finally grouped up here at mid lane, trying to contest for this purple buff on the enemy side. Esmeralda's gonna go for a falling star. Mugata's gonna go for an ulti. 2-man knockout for Gatot, and the Granger's always out of position. The Gatot's ulti was on point, hitting the jungler on Black Bull's side. So very well played from Chicken right there. Like Pika said, Chicken's Gatot is insane. That was a very well placed Gatot ulti. And if you guys don't know, Gatot's ulti is very hard to land and easy to dodge, especially if enemies have dash skills, which they do. Paquito has a dash skill and Granger has a dash skill. Yet he still managed to hit 2 of them. Yesterday we saw a Gatot pick, but he never hit an ulti like that. Alright, so that is that is the mechanical prowess that Chicken is showing compared to the Gatot we saw yesterday. And Bruno still snowballing. He got a double kill earlier, so he's gonna hurt even more. He probably has can we get a quick item check real quick? I want to see what Bruno has. He does have Endless Battle. He's about to get Berserker's Fury. Once he gets Berserker's Fury, oh man, you better pray for your life and run away. Once Bruno starts hitting you with those first skills and auto attack, and then plus the Rafaela movement speed, it is so hard to get away from. Chang's gonna ulti the orange buff, but look at that nice block from Esmeralda, making sure that Chani was not able to steal it at all. Well, Bruno did have the retribution, but just to make sure, Esmeralda blocked all the Changi ulti. Usually, Esmeralda will get melted by Changi, but since Changi is not that fed, and plus Esmeralda has a lot of items, she was not able to do that. Look at the Leomar though, going in to into Shark. He does get a kill, but I don't think it's gonna be a positive trade in favor of Black Bulls, because all the carries and all the cores. Again, look at Chicken hitting another ulti on Paquito, actually someone who still has a dash. So another good ulti from Paquito to get another pick off, but very nice ulti from Changi to wave clear. Esmeralda's gonna try to punish that Changi from wave clearing that wave, but he was not able to get enough damage. Actually, Bruno got a kill with the ulti, with the bouncing ball. Wow, I don't know if that was luck or if that was calculated, but it's insane. It's probably calculated. They all stuck together and the balls just bounced back and forth, and he's so fed. He has Endless Battle, and he probably has Berserker's Fury, and he's spamming that emote, that Peak of Life emote with the, oh man, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh god, that's what you want to see for the fans, for the viewers. And here, oh, this is starting to, what is this? We don't want Dave calling this tournament a clown fiesta. All right, let's take it seriously, boys and girls. Let's go back to serious mode. Here we go. Okay, so it looks like they're back in serious mode. The lord is up. It is a level 1 lord, but still, I think BTK should be able to push with this level 1 lord, considering they do have Gatot to zone out the Changi if Changi plans on ulting the lord. So let's see here. They do get the level 1 lord pretty easily. Changi's ulti is super late. And there is no way of stealing that. Just no way. The scoreline is 16-1, guys. 16-1. You guys gotta remember, Black Bulls actually played a decent game yesterday, and BTK is just demolishing them. All right, I'm not trying to be biased. I'm just calling it out based on what I see. Man, with this scoreline, this is demolished. Leomar trying to go in. He doesn't have any damage at all. Esmeralda is too tanky. And even Shark is too tanky. This Rafaela tanky as hell. But look at Bruno just fronting by himself. That's how fed they are. Oh my god. And hopefully Black Bulls, they have skills to try and wave clear. Another emote. There you go. They're falling in line. They're even falling in line from smallest to tallest. Look at this. Got all the way in the back. And oh man, the synchronization of Peak of Life emote from BTK right there. Just for the fans. They did it twice now. But here we go. The Lord is pushing in. They want to push this bot lane right there. Look at Esmeralda going in to the enemy team, and another got the 3-man got the ulti again. This guy never misses his Gator ulti. Double kill from Gator actually. Oh man, I think I need to start drafting Gator into my team. Jeez, if I can hit ultis like that. Oh, ring around the rosy, peek alive, ring around the rosy. Oh man, this is complete disrespect from BTK. If I'm Black Bulls right now, I would be thinking of what to do in the next game. But congratulations to BTK for winning game number 1. It is a best out of 3, so hopefully they're not too overconfident for the next game.
Really well played from BTK. As I said, they're really synergized. They played really well together. Even look at Zane kills. He got 13 kills out of 22, which is a lot. And like I said, if there was one Gatot player that I was scared of, I'll be scared of Chicken's Gatot, because he landed every single ult on the enemies and made a nice engage on the enemies as well.
Yeah, I was surprised he landed so many ultis. I was expecting like just one good ulti is all I need for you to prove me you're a good Gatot. But he landed like 3 or 4 really solid ultis. That is really hard to do if you're a Gatot player. And considering that Black Bulls, they're not a bad team. You saw yesterday, they are not a bad team. So it's really hard to pull off against this good team. And like always, Zane 13-0-8, just so fed. I got nothing else to say. Just demolish. Black Bulls, I don't know what they're thinking right now. They better have a plan to go on to the next game if they want to win.
Yes, so they have to minimize their mistakes and, you know, work as a team, and, you know, they're all in VC with one another, so they could communicate with each other really well, because they need to win this game. They need to all be all together and have their thinking caps on.
Yep, definitely. Well, let's wait for the next game to start. Hopefully Black Bulls has a game plan to turn things around.
So we're just going to take a 5-minute break, and then we'll get the second match started as soon as possible. So be right back.
team is banning.
Hello everyone, and we're back with the second match of BTK versus Black Bulls. Paula, what do you think Black Bulls needs to do to win this match?
Oh man, they definitely need to draft better first
Your
of all.
team is banning.
And they don't wanna give Zane early kills in Snowball, especially with the Bruno. I mean, it all depends what hero he plays, but usually when you play marksman, you don't want to give him early game, because they're always bound to have a really strong late game. And by the way, the overlay is supposed to be the other way around. Don't be confused, guys. Don't be confused.
Oh, my
BTK
apologies.
is gonna be on the right. Yeah, BTK is gonna be on the right. Black
Your
Bulls
team
gonna be on
is
the left,
banning.
right? Don't be confused.
Oh, my bad. That's my apologies. So they need to switch sides to make it correct on both sides. Okay, that's a good thing to
Your
know.
It's cool,
team
it's
is
cool, it's cool.
banning.
Yeah, so here we go. Esmeralda gets banned. They gave respect ban to Esmeralda from last game. Uranus is still banned. Mathilda is banned. So pretty common ban so far. Will Diggy get banned here? Oh,
Your
it's
team
looking
is
like
banning.
the same bans from BTK here with the Benedetta, and I think I might expect a Diggy ban. Do you expect a Diggy ban from BTK here?
Yeah, I do expect them. They did ban it every single match. They did ban it yesterday, and they did ban it on the first match. So we can expect a Diggy ban again today on this match.
To be honest, if I'm BTK, I wouldn't change anything on my draft. You gotta wait for your opponent to figure out the current draft that you have and try to counter that draft that you
Your
originally
team
used
is banning.
before switching up plans. If your current plan is working, there's no reason for you to change up plans. So let's see what BTK is planning here. Do you think BTK would do the same strat, or would they change their draft and on this one?
I think they might do the same strat. It just depends on what the enemy pick. If the enemy pick change up their picks a little bit, then they might change their picks as well. But I just might as well just stay the same picks as whatever works last game, because if it works last game, most likely it's going to work again.
And still, looks like Black Bulls, they want to give BTK a taste of their own medicine with the Rafaela first pick. I don't know if that's gonna work out for them though, but we'll see. And again, Diggy is still 100% ban rate since yesterday, so it's been 10 games now, still banned Diggy. What will Black Bulls pick? So let's oh, Alice is not banned. Alice was banned last game, but this time, since Alice is open, BTK is able to pick it. Those two are pretty solid. What do you think about the draft for BTK right now?
I really like their side lanes. Alice is a really comfortable pick for Cardi. He played Alice really well yesterday. And also, Paquito is a really comfortable pick for Chicken as well. He's really comfortable with that hero. You could expect him make some plays again with that hero.
Yup, definitely. And they actually, Black Bulls, they are gonna pick Lunox to try and counter that Alice, and Hayabusa to try and counter the Paquito, but then it's not a full counter to Paquito. If you're a Hayabusa, you
Your
really have to
team
be a
is
little
banning.
bit fed, because Paquito's a little bit tanky. So
Your team
yeah,
is
you have to
banning.
be super fed if you're playing this Hayabusa here. But there goes the Granger that Black Bulls tried denying from last game. All right, so they didn't deny it this time, and now Zane has the Granger. For you, Pika, which hero do you think is better for Zane, the Bruno or the Granger?
I don't know, that's really hard to tell because he's really good with both of the heroes, but I think he's more comfortable with Granger, if anything.
I see. So Yisishin gets banned here. That jungler actually doesn't get picked as often in the current meta, but he's still not bad. Actually, gives you a decent amount of vision with the ulti.
Your
He
team
gets
is
banned for
banning.
Black Bulls. But who else is open here? There's still a Roger available. I think Roger is pretty decent against Granger, especially if you're chasing
Your
him
team
around.
is
But
banning.
BTK will stop Black Bulls from doing the Rafaela Bruno strat, so they're gonna ban it right there. But yeah, what do you expect from the last ban here?
The last ban, so they still needed a support on the other side, and they also still need a tank player. This is tricky because BTK, they have a really big hero pool, so it will be hard to tell what heroes they'll
Your
pick.
team is picking.
They banned Jawhead though, which is not so bad. Jawhead is a viable ban. They don't have a tank yet for the BTK side. So but we gotta remind ourselves last game. BTK actually went for a double support setup instead of picking a tank. So it's been more popular now, double support. They managed to get the Kagura. So let's see if Black Bulls will go for a double support lineup here as well. What do you think? Do you think Black Bulls is gonna go for a double support lineup as well?
Yes, I do think that they're going to run a double support. They do see a lot of other teams run it. They might just pick a side lane, someone that's really tanky like Bashia, or even Lapu, like a tanky side lane, just to help them frontline a little bit.
Oh wow, a Brody. Sure, Brody is pretty decent against Paquito and Alice, but against Kagura though, Kagura is very good against Brody since the range of her combo and her umbrella will outreach Brody. So let's see what tank BTK would pick here. They're hovering the Kufra, but I don't know if that's gonna be good, because I mean, Kufra is good against Hayabusa, but that's about it. It doesn't really do anything else against the Black Bulls draft. What do you think if BTK picks Kufra here? Do you think it's a good pick?
For knowing BTK squad and knowing Shark, I think Kufra could be a good pick here. Shark is a really good Kufra player, probably the best in North America. But as you can see, they locked in Akai, so you see Shark playing on Akai.
Yeah, I would say that Akai pick is a much wiser choice compared to Kufra at least. With the Akai pick, you could actually get Brody stuck, especially if he's out of position. But when you're a Kufra, usually what Brody will do is he's just gonna stun you and he's gonna dash away. That's about it. But here we go. Based on the draft, who do you think won this draft this time? Do you think Black Bulls improved their draft?
I do like their draft a little bit better than last game, but I still think that BTK still come out with the win with this match. They're on their comfortable heroes, and they're really comfortable with the heroes they're on. So you could expect them to dominate right off the bat.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with you as well. They do have a very balanced draft. They have the Granger for the early game and the Paquito for the early game. And then for late game, they have Alice and Kagura for late game security. As for Black Bulls, their draft got a little bit better than last time, but I would still say that BTK got the best of them on this one. Still, just based off draft, not even talking about mechanical skills or team or anything, BTK still has this one in favor on them. But let's see who takes this Litho. This Litho is gonna spawn, and it looks like, look at Kagura and Akai's counter jungling so that this Brody is not able to get to level 4 when he's jungling and rotating all the way to the bottom side. And Akai is also getting that small minion or small jungle camp on the bot side as well. Let's see, are they? They are, and so that's already 2 green jungle camps denied for Brody. This Brody is gonna be like level 3 at most after this orange buff, at most. So once the turtle comes up, Brody needs to steal some EXP from the lane minions if he wants to reach level 4, which will affect his mage at mid lane, which is the Lunox, or his Hayabusa at the bottom lane, which is the Hayabusa on the bottom. But First Blood coming in here on the Lunox, overextending. I'm not really sure why that Lunox was in that position. There's nobody there. Baxia was just defending his tower, and I don't know, there's just nobody there. Even if Lunox tries to gank top lane, she's not level 4, so there's no reason for you to gank with the Lunox, right? Without level 4. But already BTK getting the First Blood. They are a couple of 100 gold ahead, and the turtle will be up in 10 seconds. Nice stun coming in from Akai, and Kagura tried to pull out a combo, but Rafaela was able to get away with the flicker. But it doesn't matter because they are ready for this turtle. Actually, both teams are ready for this turtle. But then again, actually Rafaela healed all the way up to 90% health. I think Black Bulls, they have the advantage here when it comes to the turtle fight, because Granger was low earlier. He ended up healing up right now. He's 100% HP. Akai's a little bit damaged right there. So in terms of HP, Black Bulls still has the advantage. And like I said, since they had the advantage, they managed to secure the turtle. But can BTK actually trade anything here for the turtle? And look at Paquito on the back line trying to get some kills there. Nice flicker from Lunox, making sure that Kagura doesn't stun into the umbrella. We doing a good job. Look at Hayabusa though, rotating from bot lane to the river to help on the team fight, but I think he's a little bit too late. Granger with the ulti, very fast bullets Oh my god. Very fast ulti right there from the Granger. 2 bullets straight into the Hayabusa's face. Very nice headshot from Zane. And knowing Hayabusa, which is a pretty mobile hero with the shadows and all that, it's hard to land your bullets like that. So well played from Zane. You can just see how good his mechanics are alone with when he's playing all these marksman heroes. Brody is definitely a little bit behind, still level 5, while Zane with the Granger is level 6. All right, about to be level 7. The turtle is not gonna be up anytime soon, so let's see if any of the teams can actually secure a tower here. Item check. Here we go. Hayabusa does have the Heptases now. Brody is still working on his 3rd tier jungle item, while Granger is almost at his 3rd tier jungle item and the boots completed. So we can see how ahead Granger is compared to the Brody, because the Akai and the Kagura did such a good job denying those jungle monsters on the bottom side. Here we go. I think Alice is trying to bait himself out, but we see BTK here in the back line going for a follow-up here, but Brody, very good position right there to make sure that none of his teammates die, and we gotta make sure that they gotta play safe, because Brody right now is level 6. His ulti is available to him, so if you're a sustain hero like Alice or Akai, it's very, very easy to burst you out. But look at this, will he ulti? I don't think it's enough damage though. It is not enough damage for Brody, so Alice is gonna be able to get away, but he's gonna be forced to recall and get some HP. But here we go, the turtle's up. Alice needs to catch up and try to help on this turtle. Brody's gonna do it really, really fast. Both teams have retribution. Let's see if Rafaela and Bakshi could zone him out. Very nice zone from Black Bull so far. And look at this. Lunox life arm killing the Granger. Zayden was in a bad position, and Turtle has been slain by the Black Bulls. No contest at all. Double kill coming in from Lunox, and Kagura is gonna trade the Hayabusa. Triple kill from Lunox. Double kill for Kagura though. Both teams really trading it out, but it's gonna be a 4-for-3 trade in favor of BTK in terms of kills. But then again, we gotta remember, Brody actually secured the turtle, so I would say Black Bulls got the better of them on that. It was pretty even. It's hard to say really, because BTK had more kills, but Black Bulls had decent amount of kills and the turtle, so it's really hard to say who won that trade. But very nice combo here from Akai and Kagura. Pretty simple combo on the Rafaela, overextending. Nice Hurricane Dance from Akai, and I think they're gonna try to deny this purple buff here from the Brody. Now, denying this purple buff from Brody is not that big of a deal. Sure, it does help Brody, but it's not the end of the world if his purple buff gets taken. Paquito here though, trying to knock up this Baksha, and 4 people of BTK really sieging this top lane tower right now to try and get an objective. But Black Bulls, the best thing to do right now is try to do the same thing on the opposite side, on the bottom side, to try and trade a tower. But I think Alice is going to be here to try and wave clear the bot lane. Let's see if they can trade a tower here on the bot side. And I think they did. They did trade a tower because Brody pushes towers really, really fast as well. So those 2 marksmen pushes the tower fast. Oh, I'm talking about Bruno, sorry. This is a Granger. Bruno and Brody pushes, they push the tower the fastest compared to all the marksmen. Now, Granger's auto attacks on the towers are not so bad as well, but it's not as good as Bruno and Brody. Now, we saw a solo kill on Hayabusa with an Alice. Usually you don't see that, but it's a 0-3 Hayabusa. That was the Leomar from last game, and he really needs to step his game up if they want to win this game. That was the Leomar that was messing up his flicker last game, and now he's 0-3 with Hayabusa against an Alice. Alright, usually that matchup Hayabusa is supposed to win until Alice gets Winter Truncheon. But considering that Alice most likely still doesn't have Winter Truncheon, there's no reason for Hayabusa to lose. But here we go, Brody trading the Granger. Zane was a little bit too greedy right there, I would say. Hayabusa finally getting a kill here to trade it off. Can we get an item check real quick and see if Alice does have Winter Truncheon? No, Alice has Enchanted Talisman, Clock of Destiny, about to build Winter Truncheon. As you can see, she has that armor item right there to counter the Hayabusa ulti. So it's almost there. And also, Hayabusa is building Deadly Blade for the Alice. So they're both itemizing themselves to counter each other. So very well played from both side lanes. But yeah, there we go. Let's see if the Lord will be up soon, and let's see who can position better when that Lord comes up. This is a much closer game, by the way. This Brody is actually playing pretty decently. He's about to build his Blade of Despair, so he's gonna hurt even more once he gets that, and he's most likely gonna build Brute Force Breastplate. So he's gonna have a lot of sustain, and he's gonna be a lot tankier once he gets that item. Paquito, very nice wave clear on the top lane, while Alice wants to play really safe on the bottom side. He's not really. Oh, nice Hurricane Dance again from Akai, and nice combo from Kagura. But can they get a kill on the Rafaela? And they are gonna be able to get the kill on Rafaela. And just like what we're seeing yesterday, the synergy and the chemistry from Shark and Hui are just on point. Oh my god, this Brody out of position though. Nice Granger ulti from Zane right there, making sure that Brody dies and gets traded. And knowing that their jungler is dead for the Black Bull side, BTK is looking for all the resources that they could steal to deny this Brody from getting even more fed. Alright, so this bottom lane should be down sometime soon once these minions push up. But very nice vision from Shark, as you can see. He doesn't need to help to push the tower, but he's just staying inside the bushes and waiting patiently for a Hurricane Dance. And like I said, waiting patiently for a Hurricane Dance. Just like that, Rafaela gets picked off again, but the Akai was forced to flicker out to survive. Shutdown coming in from Hayabusa on the Kagura, and this might be it. Winter Chanchan coming in from Alice, but he's gonna die anyways. Hayabusa finally showing up. He's been playing better now ever since I said that he needed to step up. He's definitely stepping up now, but it's gonna be a 2 for 3 trade in favor of Black Bulls actually. This Hayabusa is getting to late game. Look at him. Oh my god, he's starting to look like Riles after I said that. I think he's watching the stream. He heard me, bro. He's taking it personal right now. Hayabusa playing a lot better recently. Alright, so hopefully he keeps this performance so we can have oh, okay. I thought Hayabusa's recall was actually gonna get canceled there with the Manny Pacquiao skin. And talking about the Manny Pacquiao skin, that is a very nice looking skin. Nice golden shorts. I really want to get it actually, but I don't play a really solid Paquito, so I might just waste my money. So here we go, purple buff being taken by Brody. The Lord is up, but it is gonna be a level 1 Lord. So let's see who takes this. Again, if BTK ends up taking this, Black Bulls, they don't have a lot of wave clear. Honestly, if they take this, they don't have a lot of wave clear to try and defend this level 1 Lord. But look at the Hurricane Dance from Akai. Luckily, Rafaela gets a stun on Akai just so that nobody gets pinned down. But I think BTK needs to chill here. Just chill out, wait for the Lord. Look at the Granger's ulti though. Alice trying to go for a kill. Hayabusa with the outplay, but it's a 1-for-1 trade. Shutdown coming in on the Hayabusa. Rafaela was forced to flicker out, and that's gonna be a 1-for-1 trade. But Alice is a very, very important hero for BTK side, because Alice's zoning potential is just so good. Oh my god, look at Shark again with a flicker Hurricane Dance. Did he flicker or did he just jump? I'm tripping because it's a little bit blurry for him. It looked like he flickered on my screen, but I think he just jumped. The Lord is still full health on the top side, and I think this is gonna be an easy tower for BTK pushing this mid lane. And I don't think they can finish the game, but they could definitely get a decent amount of third tier towers here for the BTK side. Let's see if they're able to get this top lane tower. Lunox is about to respawn. Here we go. Baksha's rolling around. So much damage from Kagura, just forcing the enemy team to. Oh, Baksha actually going in by himself on a 1v4. I'm not sure why. He lived though. He lived. I thought he was. Oh, never mind. Granger was like, not today. Zane has been playing some Valorant. He's been hitting headshots on headshots. Jeez, Zane is just. He's hitting all his bullets for some reason, even if it's long range from far away. That's how comfort he is with his Ranger. But look at the flick. There's the flicker ulti that I was talking about with the Hurricane Dance on Akai. I mean, I thought he did it earlier, but he just did it just now. What an insane play from Shark. You can see how how mechanically gifted these players are. Zane and Shark, and even Hui, to be honest with you, with all the combos with Kagura. That whole team is just gifted with firepower. So much firepower on that team. Not just that, just the teamwork in general. Not just mechanics. The macro play is also on point right now. Black Bulls, they really need an answer right now. They need to pick someone off, but they don't really have anybody. They don't have like a setter on their team. I'm sure they have a Baksha, but he's more of a zoner. They have a Rafaela, but it's really hard to set with Raf. With Raf ulti, you really have to be point blank in front of the enemy if you want to hit that Raf ulti stun. But here we go, Paquito chasing the Hayabusa. Hayabusa has been playing pretty well mid-game to late game. He was 0-3 earlier, but playing a lot better now. Definitely heard me saying that he needed to step up earlier, but Rafaela was already forced to flicker here on the top side. So that's going to be a wasted spell for the Black Bull side. So let's see here. BTK, they don't want to freeze the lane. They want to end this game as quick as fast as possible. And like I said earlier, Alice is very, very important in the BTK draft, especially when they get the Lord, because Alice could zone you out when you're trying to clear the minion wave. But look at this, they want to end the game. They really want to end the game, and I think they might have to sacrifice a couple of people here to try and end the game. Brody ends up getting a couple kills here, but it's not enough. Alice is still going in, and there goes the emos, there goes the recall, and that's going to be GG well played. BTK will be able to take the series against Black Bulls. Congratulations for moving on to the next round.
Congratulations to BTK on moving on. Thank you for participating, Black Bulls. They put up a good fight that match. They made a lot of improvements, and that's what I like to see from the first match.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I will want to say that Black Bulls, they played a lot better than the first match. You always want to see an improvement, especially after a loss, and try to bounce back. Not a bad try from Black Bulls, honestly, but it's kind of hard to say. But I kind of expected this result. That's why I'm more excited about the middle matches that we have today. All right. But yeah, thank you for participating, Black Bulls. Anyways, hopefully we see you guys in future tournaments again, and we can see more improvements to give these guys a run for their money.
Okay, next match, guys, we have Team Rockstars versus 9 o'clock. That game will be at 7:45 EST. So that game will start in 45 minutes. So we're going to take like a 45-minute break, and then we'll be back.
We're gonna burn it down. Burn it down. We're gonna burn it down. Burn it down. I killed it, it's murder. I killed it, it's murder. I killed it, it's murder. I killed it, it's murder.
I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker.
Show them. Change the station with a new shit. Show them. Change the station with a new shit.
it's murder. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker.
I killed it. I killed it. I killed it.
I killed it, it's murder.
Show them. Change the station with a new shit. Show them. Change the station with a new shit. Change the station. Change the station. Change the station with a new shit. With a new shit. Change the station. Change the station. Change the station with a new shit. With a new shit.
I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder.
Go crazy, berserker.
empty hearts and neon lights. They're playing with my mind. Gotta get out of here tonight. Oh, I wanna run off and fly. And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver. No more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar. Bring me back to where we started out. Get me out of now. To where we started out. Get me out of now. To where we started out. La 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 la. Oh, oh. Get me out of broken hearts and starting fights, turning truth to lies. Gotta get up, stop wasting time. Yeah, I wanna run off and fly. And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver. No more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar. Bring me back to where we started out. Get me out of now. To where we started out. Get me out of now. To where we started out. Oh no.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Take my eyes open to force reality. Why can't you just let me eat my weight in glee? I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. Some days I feel skinnier than all the other days. Sometimes I can't tell if my body belongs to me. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Content, hold your breath and feel the tension. Devils hide behind redemption. Honesty is a one-way gate to hell. I wanna taste consumption, breathe faster to waste oxygen. Hear the children sing aloud. It's music till the wick burns out. Be carefree lately, yeah. Just kicking up daisies. Got one too many quarters in my pockets. Counting like the 4-leaf clovers in my locket. Untied laces, yeah. Just tripping on daydreams. Got dirty little lullabies playing on repeat. Might as well just ride around the nursery and count sheep.
I don't need to tell you that it's over. And I know if I come any closer, I don't need to tell you that it's over. And I know if I come any closer, this is gonna be too much for us to bear. I don't need to tell you that it's over. You can probably say it in a way I stay. And I know if I come any closer, this is gonna be too much for us to bear. I don't need to tell you that it's over. You can probably say it in a way I stay. And I know if I come any closer, this is gonna be too much for us to bear.
I'm on my own, broken alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Just stare 'cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me, that's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me. Hold your hand while the pain was over. Keep you warm by the roaring sea. You meant the world to me. Like shadows in the atmosphere, charting the stratosphere. Yeah. I prayed for you and kept you near in hopes you'd chase away my fears. I'm on my own, you made it so, and now I'm chasing nightmares through. I used to run with you through the great big leaves, laugh at you when you laugh at me. Hope for us because I believe the home was just you and me. I thought you were the one for me, that's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. No point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh. I thought you were the one for me, that's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. these seas. Oh, you meant the world to me.
What does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Ooh, can we switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia? Darling, I'm just so fed up with these expectations. They keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm gonna live inside the upside down for a minute and pretend, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa, and if I say it try.